interview, and we're doing a Harlem Week review.
Yeah. Lady.
Thank you.
We're doing a Harlem Week review.
Bye-bye, Jeff.
We would like to ask Motown, the musical.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. And we would.
And why not?
Yes. Well, because we're busy we're busy giving information about how things work here in Harlem and abroad. We're interested in knowing what you already know, and what many of already know, is you here at Harlem Week. What is the importance of the history that Motown musical brings to Harlem and sharing with the global community?
Okay, well, you know that Motown itself is a global brand.
Yes, ma'am.
It's an international brand. And there's a long history between Motown and also Harlem. Harlem being all of the Motown acts played the Apollo Theater, you know. So that's our connection. That's our Harlem connection. And Mr. Gordy himself would say that he used to love to come to Harlem. Okay, and so it's a big part. Harlem was a big part of putting Harlem through the Apollo. Was a big part of putting Motown on the map.
Now, there's this huge thing about social media. Okay. Would you say that Motown is the founder, or one of the founders of social media in terms of interacting and basically social accord and setting trend for social care and responsibility?
I know that Mr. Gordy was very much involved with the civil rights movement.
Yes, he was.
And also with, he was very good friends with Reverend Jesse Jackson. He was also good friends with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And he supported the movement through his Black Forum Records.
Yes.
Spoken word portion of it. You know, so yes, he wanted to make sure that what was going on in the community that people would have immediate access to. And at that point in time, it was through vinyl.
Yes, it was.
It was through vinyl. So if you want to call that a precursor to social media, I guess you could, you know. But Mr. Gordy has always been ahead of his time.
Yes, he has. We like to thank you. We like to thank Mr. Gordy, okay, which I've spoken
honored
to.
Here today.
I've spoken to a few times.
And you need to come see Motown music.
Well,
We've been there for over a year.
Can we get in?
Press tickets?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay, we will come see you, and we will come see the play.
Okay.
And we like to thank Motown,
The music.
on Broadway.
On Broadway. At the LaFontaine Theater.
At the LaFontaine Theater.
8 times a week.
8 times a week. Thank you.
You're welcome.